And now, a special presentation, KC24, the Better Business Bureau, Fresno State University, Fresno State Sid Craig School of Business, Donald P. Dick, and Drew and Hefner Well Drilling are proud to present the Celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards.
Welcome to the 2024 Celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards ceremony. I'm KC24's Kayla Holt. I'm delighted to be a part of this annual Celebration of Ethical Leadership event. It is indeed a significant occasion to recognize and honor the outstanding individuals and companies that exemplify the highest standards of ethical conduct and leadership. By going above and beyond for their employees, clients, and communities, these exceptional individuals and organizations embody a positive model for others to follow. Tonight's celebration is an opportunity to pay tribute to those who have demonstrated unwavering commitment to ethical leadership. It's a moment to express our gratitude for their relentless efforts and celebrate their achievements. We hope to inspire others to embrace ethical leadership principles and create a positive ripple effect in their own organizations and communities. At this time, I'd like to recognize and thank our generous sponsors who helped make this special possible. Thank you to our partner sponsors, Donald P. Dick and Drew Hefner Well Drilling and Pumps, and to our event sponsors, Calviva Health, Fresno Coin Gallery, Manco Abbott, Richard Heath and Associates, and Sunmade Growers of California. And finally, to our program sponsors, Alert Alight, Clovis Insurance Agency, California Health Science University, Demera Cameron, Johansson Transportation Service, Mr. Sprayman Pest Control, Real Time, and V Construction. Let's begin our celebration with a welcoming message from Dr. Saul Jimenez Sandoval, President of Fresno State University.
As the President of Fresno State, I am thrilled to join you for this celebration of ethics in partnership with the Better Business Bureau and KC24. At Fresno State, ethics is foundational to our institution as we earnestly commit to our core mission of educating and empowering Valley leaders for success. This year, Fresno State has the distinct honor of being one of only 25 universities in the nation to receive Carnegie's inaugural Leadership for Public Purpose classification. This recognition highlights Fresno State's deep impact in our valley. We are a fully engaged university in our community, and we touch every facet of valley life with our drive for excellence. Today, it's my honor to celebrate an exemplary leader whose life and work embody the essence of ethical values, Agnes Zagatelian. As a proud Fresno State alumna and the owner of Valley Lavash Bakery, Agnes has carried forward a proud family legacy permeated with the love of Armenia and its people. Hence, she has steered this bakery with an innovative entrepreneurial spirit fueled by the strength of her cultural traditions. Agnes's dedication to quality, customer service, and ethics has fueled the growth of Valley Lavash Bakery, earning her significant accolades, which include the Sinkin Entrepreneur of the Year Award and induction into the Specialty Foods Association Hall of Fame. What's best? Agnes is deeply respected for her humility, her care for her staff, and her unwavering commitment to the greater good. Her contributions to the community are vast, and she serves on various boards, including the Fresno Chamber of Commerce, our own Bulldog Foundation, and the Fresno Fire Chiefs Foundation. In celebrating Agnes Zagatelian, I would also like to express my gratitude to KC24's production team, as well as Blair Looney, President and CEO of the Better Business Bureau. Along with Catherine Silva from the BBB, this celebration is made possible by the collaborative efforts of many, including Dean of the Sid Craig School of Business, Dr. Julie Olson Buchanan. Thank you to everyone involved in this celebration of Agnes Zagatelian. It is important to celebrate the impressive models of leadership and ethics we have right here in our valley. Fresno State remains committed to ethics education and to uplifting the values of courage, compassion, and ethical leadership that define us. And now, I invite you to celebrate the accomplishments of Agnes Zagatelian.
Thank you, Saul, for your welcoming words and support of ethics. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Dean of Fresno State's Craig School of Business, Dr. Julie Olson Buchanan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Julie Olson Buchanan, Dean of the Craig School of Business at California State University, Fresno. I'm happy to welcome you to our Celebration of Ethical Leadership event. Our community is filled with incredible and inspiring people who are making a positive impact on others. These are individuals who demonstrate respect, honesty, courage, and community. People who live by the principle that integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Because these special individuals exemplify the highest standards of personal conduct, they are worthy of being role models for all of us. Ethics is about acting on moral principle, and we learn how to do good by emulating the actions of good people. The greatest business leaders are people whose word is their bond, who deal fairly with all, who create value for their community. They lead with a moral compass that others can follow, placing honesty and empathy first and foremost to create a foundation that fosters trust. This approach not only helps us grow personally and professionally, but also lets us give back to the community, making a positive difference in the lives of others. This brings me to our annual Ethical Leadership Award. It is my pleasure, on behalf of Fresno State's Craig School of Business, to congratulate Agnes Sagatelian, president and owner of Valley Lavash Bakery Company, for the ethicality and community she cultivates and carries to each table. She is the third generation of this family business to which she has dedicated her lifelong learning, the business of traditional Armenian bread and culture from her mother and grandfather. During her leadership, she has grown the bakery substantially and in innovative ways, for which she received the Zinkin 2016 Entrepreneur of the Year Award. As we celebrate her accomplishments tonight, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the hard work and cultural foundation that 3 generations have devoted to making this landmark bakery so successful for over a century. It's my pleasure, on behalf of Fresno State's Craig School of Business, to congratulate Agnes Sagatelian of Valley Lavash Bakery Company for inspiring us and serving as a role model of integrity and ethicality.
I try to treat everybody like I would want to be treated, and say, talk to everybody by name and get to know about them and their family.
Agnes Sagatelian has been working at the Valley Lavash Baking Company full-time since 1993. Even though she is owner of the bakery, Agnes takes pride in running the day-to-day operations.
The bakery was started by my grandfather, Josiah, in 1922, and he created the pita loaf bread, and it passed down through the generations of our family. So my mother and my uncle worked in the business after my grandfather passed away, and my Uncle Sam was the baker, and my mom worked in the front retail store. So we also obviously make the Lavash cracker bread, which used to be made by hand. It is now fully automated, and so after my Uncle Sam passed away, the company was passed to my mother Janet, and she worked the business, grew the business until her passing in 2010, and then that's when I became president.
If you ask someone who works at the bakery what it's like, don't be surprised when the reviews are 5-star.
She's the best boss I've ever had for a good part of my life now. She's been that boss, but Agnes is just a very genuine person, and she treats people with a lot of respect. She does not micromanage us. She allows us to do our job and have input. Our voices are heard here. It's been a really great experience, which is why I'm here 34 years later. I was hired as a sales secretary, and I'm the marketing manager because they allowed me to grow and gave me opportunities through the years to get to where I am here today. So.
Other employees say Agnes has grown the family business into something special.
I think that she has taken this business, her opportunity from her mother, and really grown it. That's just what she does. She's really blossomed or grown into this position of being owner of Valley Bakery. I'm proud of her that she's won this award from the Better Business Bureau. She is ethical, and I think it's great that a company can still be around after 100 years in the Valley. It shows longevity, and it shows caring for their customers and their employees. And Agnes just had an employee that retired after over 45 years. You just don't see that in the Valley any longer. And I think it's great. You know, she fosters good employee relations, and a lot of the employees have been here forever. You know, so that's a testimony in itself.
And her business management and ethical conduct doesn't end there.
If I'm helping a nonprofit or if I'm on a board, you know, the same things apply. You know, treating everybody with respect and listening, being a good listener to everybody, understanding what is needed, how, you know, I can help, how the company can help, how I can be of service to them or to whatever it is that they're needing help with or serving. And being a good steward of all of those things.
For Agnes, it's all about leading by example.
We're all working together for the same goal, and you know, in this instance, it's the company, and making sure that that is all on the same path. And there's a great staff of people here, and I'm very, very grateful for that, and I think we all are on the same page.
At Valley Lavash, everything is a team effort, and everyone's opinion matters and is heard.
We have a voice in what goes on, and we just all really genuinely enjoy it. Working with each other. Like any family, there's moments where we may not agree, but we are a family here in a lot of ways, and that just makes it a joyful place to work. Bakery, I think that we just want to continue to hold on to what is tradition and what got us here, but we also want to innovate and, you know, be relevant in today's marketplace. You have to do that to survive. And, you know, I just enjoy that I get to go out and talk to people and talk about Lavash and you know, just be an ambassador for this brand, and I just want to continue to do that and hope the bakery grows and grows and grows so that even when we're not here, it still is.
For more than 100 years, the bakery has served customers, being a staple in the community.
I really love when people come into the store or you see them at a local event or a trade show, and there's just these wonderful stories about people walking into this place on Saturdays with their family, or the bread being throughout the neighborhood when it was an Armenian neighborhood back in the day. There's a lot of fond memories, and people are, you know, they do things, they bring, you know, paintings and mementos and stories, and you know, you can tell that it's really had a real impact on the community.
For Agnes, taking good care of employees and the bakery is a top priority that she will continue to honor.
You know, you cannot please everybody, and that, you know, people will still express to you how they think and how they feel, but you still have to kind of come back to the core of what is best for your business and for everybody involved in your business. And so, you know, it's finding that balance. So hopefully I've kind of reached that happy medium of providing product for the community, but yet also doing what's best for the company as well.
Agnes hopes that the strong family values will continue to be seen through her own daughter.
You know, it's important for her to see that, like, you know, her mom can do really good things. To continue to show up and to be present, and be a good listener, treat people with respect. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Agnes and Valley Lavash Bakery. It's an honor to learn about the inspiring work you've done and continue to do for our communities. Thank you. Coming up next, we meet the CEO of the Better Business Bureau and learn about this year's event judges.
Welcome back to the celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards.
We are now entering into a portion of the event that will recognize and celebrate companies and business owners that not only instill ethical practices within their companies, but carry that message out into the community. And now I'd like to introduce President and CEO of Better Business Bureau, Blair Looney.
Thank you, Kayla, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Better Business Bureau serving Central California and Inland Empire counties and Fresno State University, I want to express my gratitude to all of you for joining us for tonight's annual celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards. This event is a wonderful opportunity to recognize and honor exceptional companies in our marketplace in a world where ethical leadership is more important than ever. These companies have emerged as beacons of integrity, setting a shining example for others to follow. They have shown us that success in business can be achieved while staying true to the core values of honesty, trust, and accountability. It's truly inspiring to witness the dedication and integrity of these businesses and individuals in our community by celebrating their achievements. We not only applaud their efforts, but we also set a positive example for others to follow with what they've done. This year, we received over 100 applications for this award, and we selected 29 to go to the finalists. Our winners were chosen by a 3-person panel of independent judges who believe in the same mission and share a dedication to ethics. Each judge has embodied an unwavering commitment and passion to ethical leadership, achieving this prestigious award in former years for their independent business practices. Now they've dedicated their time to recognize how each finalist embodies the same important values in their work and community. Let's meet the judges. Those judges were Glenna Gates, president and owner of Spherion Staffing, with locations in Fresno and Visalia. Spherion places thousands of Central Valley residents in jobs each year. Glenna was a 2010 recipient of Ethical Leadership for her agency and has served on the Better Business Bureau board for 10 years. She is an active member of both Crime Stoppers and Fresno Police, as well as Neighborhood Watch. Karen Lynch, an attorney at McCormick Barstow with her concentration in civil litigation. Karen received an Ethical Leadership Award in 2014, which marked her as the first law firm to achieve this recognition. Engaging as an active member of a number of community and legal organizations, Lynch serves her community through various volunteer works, including the San Joaquin River Parkway and Echo Village Project. She currently sits on the board of the Fresno County Bar Association, where she has been recognized in the Pro Bono Service section as Attorney of the Year for her dedication and commitment to increasing access to justice. Ms. Lynch has also given seminars for attorneys on ethics. And Pete Weber. Following a successful business career, Mr. Weber retired early to devote himself to public service. Since then, he has served on multiple nonprofit boards. He was a founding member of the California Partnership for the San Joaquin Valley, founder and chair of the Fresno Bridge Academy, co-chair emeritus of California Forward, and currently serves on the boards of the New California Coalition and California Competes. Pete was also a 2023 recipient of the Ethical Leadership Award from the Ethics Center at Fresno State.
Thank you to this year's judges. We want to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for your dedication and hard work. When we return, we announce this year's awards to the businesses and individuals that highlight ethical leadership within their workplace.
Welcome back to the celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards.
Welcome back. It is now time to honor businesses big and small making a positive impact in their operations and communities. Let's hear again from the CEO of the Better Business Bureau, Blair Looney.
We embarked on this journey nearly 2 decades ago with the inception of our BBB Ethical Leadership Awards. It has since evolved into a meaningful partnership with Fresno State University. Our Ethical Leadership Award stands as a symbolic mark of the highest ethical standards a business can achieve. The companies we're honoring today have exemplified an exceptional commitment to ethical business practices, demonstrating integrity, reliability, and responsiveness to their employees, vendors, and customers. These businesses have demonstrated a commitment to effective policies and procedures, transparent communication, and integrity in their processes. Now, without further ado, I'd like to direct your attention to this year's surprise winner in the small business category, Joshua and Brad Lawrence, President and Vice President of SPCDL Truck Driving School from San Bernardino County. Let's hear from them.
One of the first things that I do when I speak with people is I let them know that we're there for a purpose and not for ourselves.
Vice President of the SPCDL Truck Driving School, Brad Lawrence, considers himself to be a public servant, stepping up to the plate to serve the community whenever he sees fit.
I've worked with churches in their transportation division, worked with youth sports, I work with charitable organizations.
There's an ideology that Brad not only lives by, but is also passionate about spreading to others.
You have to hold true to your values and the values of the organization that you represent. And don't put on a facade. If you're not going to be who you are, then why are you here?
Brad says it's his innate feeling of serving the public that helps build success in his endeavors.
In that role and with that mindset, they can begin to understand that being ethical in all that we say and do is what drives success. There's a lot of flash in the pans. They come and they go. But only those that have leadership and ethics built into their core values are the ones that survive.
Brad's son, Joshua Lawrence, is the president of the SPCDL Truck Driving School. Joshua says he was 20 years old when he started his own auto transport company. From there, a commonly asked question inspired the start of the truck driving school.
The number one question that we were getting asked a lot is, how do I get involved into the trucking space? Where do I go to get my license? Light bulb went off within my head that I seen the lack of training that there was within the actual truck driving school space, and I knew we can do it better.
So in 2016, Joshua and his dad Brad opened the SPCDL Truck Driving School.
To cater to the students, everybody learns different, so we need to be able to tailor it to fit their best needs. I hauled cars all the way up until about 2019 and stepped away from that to focus solely on the school, just because within me, it was more gratifying seeing people take the next step and evolve, whether it's within their careers or start a new career to better benefit them and their family, than it was delivering cars.
From there, he knew what values the business would uphold.
So with us, our promise to our students is one-on-one all the time. You'll never share a truck, you'll never share a trainer with another student. So I'm a man of my word. We built this company based upon that, so we just focus on that as far as if you say you're going to do something, follow through and do it.
For both Joshua and Brad, being a reliable and trustworthy business is what keeps students enrolled.
Our purpose is to provide the best that we can for not only our students, but our families as well. And having that balance and being recognized for it means a lot.
We let our clients, our students know right up front that our goal is to serve them. At the end of the day, it's about them and their family. It's not about us, it's not about our company, it's not about our trainers. It's about them and their family, because they came to us for a reason. They want a career change, they want a better life, they want to get back into the workforce, whatever the reasons may be. And we commit to them and help them understand that we are as committed to them as they are to this program.
Being awarded by the Better Business Bureau is an honor and a privilege that the father-son duo don't take lightly.
Really want to thank our family for supporting us, and the hundreds of people that believed in us and allowed us to teach them to become commercial drivers. At the end of the day, it's all about them. And without them, we are nothing. And based on what Joshua has developed and the mindset and ethics that he holds, thank you. Thank you to the Better Business Bureau for this award. It does mean a lot. Thanks to our communities, thanks to the families, and thanks to all of those that has helped us grow to where we're at.
Congratulations to this small business category winner. We're just getting started. When we come back, we will hear from the winner of the medium business category and how they place importance on ethics as they build long-lasting relationships within the community. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards.
Welcome back, and you're watching the 2024 celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards. Let's now bring Blair Looney back to announce our next winner.
The next winner we surprise in the medium business category is CEO David Garcia from DTLA Insurance Solutions office located in Redlands. Let's hear how his experience in the insurance industry has helped families in some of the most pivotal moments of their lives.
Congratulations. My God, thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
DTLA Insurance Solutions is known for being a company that can protect clients' loved ones, their legacies, and businesses. They even take their measures a step further.
Traditional life insurance policies only pay out when you die. Our policies pay out if you don't die while you're living.
CEO of DTLA Insurance Solutions, David Garcia, says his main goal is to help out families in the event of an emergency. He has built the company to support his life mission of leading a life with a moral high ground.
I interpret the concept of ethics as having high standards with the employees and products and services that we hire and offer, with having full transparency in all the products and services, going over the final product with our client, going over the final print so there's no unexpected situations that they were not aware of. Being very diligent and submitting the paperwork so that when the situation occurs, when they do make a claim and the policy needs to pay out, that there is no errors where the insurance company would have to question it.
For David, going to work is the fun part, but eventually letting go might be a challenge.
When I'm 80 years old, I still want to be doing this. This is a passion of mine. I don't even consider this work. So I want to make sure I take care of every single client so them and all their future generations will be coming to us so we can service them.
But it hasn't always been smooth sailing.
When the COVID pandemic hit, my whole team got COVID, including me, and everything was shut down for like a whole month. But I came in personally, and I was here working at least 10 hours a day because all the pending policies and the clients that actually really needed the coverage at that time, because I had a lot of clients die at that time due to COVID, I had to make sure that I fulfilled my obligation as their agent and make sure that their families were protected.
DTLA Insurance Solutions is also known for being a positive work environment for employees.
You have an amazing boss who's been in the business now for 20 years. He knows exactly what he's talking about, so it's always great to come in, learn from somebody who knows so much about this business. And not only does he know so much about this business, but he brings so much positivity around the office, around the rest of my coworkers, and I enjoy coming in every single morning.
Definitely coming into a new atmosphere. I was nervous at first, but now being here, I can see that not only is it a very motivated space, but everyone does have a drive that I'm able to match and, be a part of. So I do appreciate the type of drive and pride that we bring to the office itself.
Working at DTLA Insurance Solutions, employees build close relationships with clients. It's not just a job.
It's something that I take very personal. I care deeply about each one of my clients. I treat them as family, and I imagine how I would feel if I were in their position. And being in this industry, this is something that it really affects not just one person as a client, but their entire family. So it's really heartwarming for me to be in this business.
David is honored to accept the win.
I've been putting in long hours for 20 years to try and get my message across and help as many people. And now that I have this award, which I cherish tremendously, it's gonna encourage people to put their faith and trust in me so I can do what I'm here to do and take care of their family and help out as many people as possible. And at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's about helping people. And what I learned is, as long as you focus on helping people, you will be rewarded tenfold, because karma is real. I never ever imagined me being in this situation, okay? When I was 20 years old, graduating college, I never thought I'd be able to help as many people as I am.
David says it's his strong faith that contributes to his success.
The person who inspires me is Jesus Christ. He has really changed the way we do business here. And he has me on a mission to help as many people as possible protect their families and protect their legacies.
He leaves us with this message.
Don't be afraid to take risk in life, okay? Because there is no reward without the risk. And just follow whatever you're passionate about and help as many people, and you will be rewarded.
If you know a business putting ethics first, you can nominate them for next year's awards. Just go to celebrationofethics.com and click on the nomination tab. Up next, we award our large business category. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's special presentation. We now bring back Blair Looney for our third award this evening.
In our large business category, this year we surprised Quality Home Services in Fresno. Since opening in 1985 and starting with just 3 employees, Quality Home Services has grown to be a second-generation family-owned business that employs nearly 200 people. Let's hear from President and CEO Joe Holstein.
For Quality Home Services President Joe Holstein, being ethical comes naturally.
You know, when faced with a difficult decision, just ask, what's the right thing to do? You know, and I think, you know, when people come into our company, they'll ask about that and what is the culture like, and you know, you try to simplify it, you know, for the masses, but it's basically following the golden rule, you know, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And if you allow that to be your guiding light, it generally works out in the long haul, the long run. Because if you treat other people the way you want to be treated, you're probably doing the right thing.
Putting others' needs first is a core value that Quality Home Services upholds.
There's an old saying that I heard early on in the business, that you can get anything you want out of life if you help enough other people get what they want. And I think in today's culture, that's rare. You know, it's instant gratification, me first type mentality. And if we can get people back to, you know, treat other people the way you want to be treated, the way you'd want your family treated, and if we can go into any situation, whether it's a marketing situation, a sales, giving back to the community, service, anything we do, if we can put the customer first, if we can put others first, it'll be a better experience for everyone involved.
Having strong leaders is what Joe says helps keep morale boosted.
We try to stay away from this is your manager, this is your boss. No, it's the other way around. You're there to serve them. You're there to help them become better, help them grow, help them achieve. And if we can get our leadership team to really foster putting their people first, that kind of trickles on down through the people trying to help others on the team, others in the community. So we really try to work on focusing on giving back, and I think it's much more rewarding, much more gratifying. You know, we tend to do more for others than we'll do for ourselves, so we try to foster that within our business.
And of course, the win is exciting for Joe and everyone that made the business what it is today.
It was just confirmation that, you know, when you do the right thing over and over again, it doesn't go unrecognized. It doesn't go unrewarded. So that's pretty exciting. I can't wait to share it with the team. I want to have everybody here and celebrate with them. But I think at another level, it just, you know, we're a second generation family-owned business. And I think that when the founders, our parents, see this, that I'm really hoping it makes them proud that they left the business in good hands.
But every business faces challenges. Joe says for him, recruitment was once a difficult task.
Retaining the right people is everything. I didn't win this award, you know, our people did, you know, by delivering that constant, honest, high integrity type of service to the community. But sometimes in our recruiting process, you know, somebody can come in and you know they can be good at what they do, you know they can drive revenue, and they've got a lot of background and experience, but sometimes they're just not the right fit. And sometimes that's a struggle of saying, do we fit is so important, but revenue and driving that, and we've really had to focus more or less on, is it a good cultural fit? And we lead with that because one bad apple can spoil the bunch. So that one moment of, wow, they could drive our business and help us grow our business, but they're probably not a good fit, is one of the more difficult decisions to make early on. Over time, we've seen it's paid great dividends because cultural fit and having a healthy community of people that work together to serve our customers and serve each other definitely outweighs any benefit that someone who can just produce high that doesn't fit would replace.
Reflecting on his career, Joe mentions that it's the people a part of his company and those in the community that inspire him.
They continue to fulfill me, you know, when I'm having a challenging day and you can come in and see the smiles of the people here and the encouragement or them helping one another out or going above and beyond for our customers. I think what keeps me engaged and inspired is our people and the customers that we serve. You know, there's been a lot of downturn in the economy. Some companies are not around. And to be able to continually serve them through the good and the bad is one of the reasons why I get up and do what we do.
Joe says at the end of the day, your word is all you have, which is why he works so hard to earn the trust of his clients.
I think people do business with people they like and trust. And trust is not something that you can buy. It's not something you can bank on. It's something you have to earn. And I think it's something you have to earn every single day.
He encourages everyone to do what's right, no matter the circumstance.
Treat your people, whether it's your people you work with, people we work for, or the community we serve, just treat them the way you'd want to be treated. I would just say congratulations to the team. You know, they worked so hard through so many challenges over the last few years, and to see them give back and get recognized for what they do is a true honor. It just warms my heart. I'm so excited. And thank you and the community as a whole for trusting Quality Home Services over the last almost 40 years.
Congratulations to this year's large business category winner. When we come back, we will introduce our fourth and final winner of the evening.
Welcome back to the celebration of Ethical Leadership Awards.
Welcome back to our final award of the night. This year, Sanmar Properties Incorporated of Fresno is acknowledged by Better Business Bureau with distinction for ethical leadership. Let's now hear from President Angel Jackson about how they demonstrate these values each and every year.
Because of your honesty, trust, and integrity in the marketplace that you exhibit every day in the conduct of your business. So congratulations to you.
I've worked here about 27 years, yes, and I've been the president just since January. So I'm new to my position, but I'm very grateful to be the president.
Sanmar Properties' Angel Jackson started in the property management industry in 1986.
I started out in the field, which would be out in apartment buildings, and became the vice president 10-15 years ago, and became the broker, and I'm a partner and now president of Sanmar.
Aside from the business, Angel is active in the community, supporting different charitable causes.
We have won, I believe it was second place this last year, first place 2 years ago for collecting the most for Valley Children's Hospital, and just love what we do.
For Angel, it's all about what you do when no one is looking.
We try to teach our employees that during the interview process, you know, that's important to us. Treating people the way you would like to be treated, or the way they'd like to be treated, which is most important.
Being in charge, Angel helps guide people to make the best decisions business-wise and ethically.
I've literally have had owners tell me to put families in the back of the property and single people in the front of the property, and that is a big no-no in our industry. So being able to share with that owner that we cannot do that, and you know, I say that we protect them from themselves sometimes. So doing the right thing and making sure that we keep our owners and even tenants, you know, out of trouble.
Attentiveness is a priority at Sanmar Properties.
So we, I think, are the only management company that I know of where we meet with our managers monthly. And so every month we put eyes on them, we meet in person, discuss policies. We're members of the California Apartment Association, and to be a member, you are to have good ethics. So teaching the managers the right thing to do.
And of course, good customer service is a standard to expect with the company.
There's nothing free anymore. The only thing that's free is our smile and our wave and you know, giving the good customer service.
It's all made possible with the combined work ethic from everyone on the team.
We get these good reviews. They're the ones that are dealing with the tenants and customers. So I'm very, very proud of them.
Angel's goal is to continue to work hard and keep the legacy going at Sanmar Properties.
I love what I do. And I look at my employees. So I come to work every day for them. I try to be a good role model, teach them the right things to do, give them pats on the back as often as we can. We give them awards at our, you know, managers meetings and acknowledge them for their hard work.
And no matter what is thrown her way, there's one thing Angel will always keep in mind and try to instill in others.
To do the right thing even when no one is looking.
Let's join together in applauding these exceptional winners for their remarkable achievements. Their successes serve as an inspiration for all of us and reinforce the importance of ethical leadership in today's landscape. Once again, congratulations to all the winners, and thank you for being an essential part of this celebration.
What an incredible group of winners. As we conclude this celebration, we express our gratitude to all those who have made this event possible, from the organizers and honorees to our sponsors and viewers. Your commitment to ethical leadership and your contribution to our communities are invaluable. These stories and accomplishments we have witnessed today serve as a powerful source of inspiration, and it is our hope that they will ignite a passion with each of us to get involved in our communities and lead with integrity. Until we meet again next year, let's carry the spirit of ethical leadership in everything that we do. May our actions reflect our dedication to serving others and making a positive impact. Together we can create a brighter future. Thank you. I'm Kayla Holt, and I'll see you next year.